Okay, so hopefully again the microphone is on. I should have done testing, but yeah. What's up everyone? This is Random Game Guy with another random game for you guys today. So yeah, I'm going to show off to you guys this newly modified deck that I have. It's called Performance of the Raging Dragon. So yeah, this deck has carried me to a lot. It went through several modifications, and yeah, what is not to love about that? So yeah, the only downside about this deck is you may go overboard with 7 additional cards, but it's totally worth it. So yeah, before we begin, I just want to say everyone, have a great morning, have breakfast, vitamins, minerals, and all those good things, and I hope you have a great day. So yeah, here we go. So to start off, I added back the Dragonpulse and Dragonpit Magician because they are actually very handy when it comes to card effects that cannot be destroyed in battle. Or, yeah, um, Dragonpit Magician, if I remember correctly, you can destroy one face-up monster, and Dragon Pulse will destroy any monster on the field, and a Dragon Pit Magician will aim for a spell card. So it's pretty handy. Then I go with 2 Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. It's actually very helpful when I need to get my Odd Eyes back, or I mean to get my Odd Eyes back into the field. So yeah, um, I also go with 2 cards of Performapal Odd Eyes Synchron. It actually is very helpful to bait out negates. Then 1 Timegazer Magician just for lols. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I like this card is because it can help me synchro summon either Time Lord, Progenitor Warpgate, or Metaphys Horus. And I haven't used it on Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, but it's still a very handy card. Then we'll go with two copies of Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer, 3 copies of Skullcrobat Joker. Again, this is what I use to bait out the gates, which is pretty handy. And then 1 double iris, 1 black fang, 1 white wing, and also 1 purple poison magician. So yeah, these guys are what I'm going to need to summon Supreme King Zark. Then 1 copy of Supreme King Darkwurm, 1 Performapal Celestial Magician, 2 copies of Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, 1 Oafdragon Magician, Chronograph Sorcerer, again Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Xiangke Magician, 2 copies, 2 copies again of Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon. These guys are very handy when it comes to summoning. So yeah, I love them. 1 copy of Astrograph Sorcerer, 1 copy of Supreme King Gate 0 and Gate Infinity, 2 copies of Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon, 2 copies of Performapal Odd Eyes Dissolver. I like this card because if you summon, I think it's the other one, I can't remember. Okay, so yeah, I believe it's this one, the one card that you can use to chain effect, to select a monster from the if it was pendulum, if you have a pendulum summon on your deck, I mean on your field, then yes, you can actually choose 1 card from your deck, which is pretty handy. Odd Eyes Phantasma Dragon. This card is very handy for just for the pendulum scale. I haven't actually used this in battle, but it's pretty handy. I've actually tested it out several times. So for spell cards, Terraforming for the Sky Iris. I also added Spiral Flame Strike just to clear out 1 annoying spell card from the enemy's field. But Sky Iris 3 copies. 1 star Pendulum Graph is actually pretty handy. Soul Pendulum, this is one of my favorite cards. Whenever I need to Pendulum Summon and my skills are off, you can use this actually uh, to either upgrade or downgrade one of your Pendulum monsters in your Pendulum Zone, which is what is not to love. Then Pendulum Reborn, as the namesake, special summon one face-up Pendulum monster from your extra deck or one Pendulum monster from your graveyard, which is pretty handy. And then Pendulum Dimension, I never got a chance to use this, but it's pretty handy. So yeah, on to the extra deck. One copy of Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Again, this is for negates. Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. You can actually use this to copy this guy, so you'll practically have 2 negates. Again, this main card's focus is for Supreme King Zark, Metaphase Horus for the link side, Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, Time Lord Progenitor Warp Gate. This is actually pretty handy when it comes to battle. Sure, it doesn't have attack damage, but the upside of this deck is it will banish the enemy's cards for the rest of the turn, which will be very helpful. But the only downside for this deck is that all damage that you will deal to the enemy will be half, so it's still a win considering. Then 2 copies for Timegazer Time Star Magician. This card actually helps out to find the correct cards that you need from your deck. Again, Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. I'm actually planning to replace this because Arc Rebellion does it a lot better. So yeah, I guess I'll replace it later. I'll find a better card for that. Then Raider's Knight. This card is actually pretty good to help exceed summon this guy, the Arc Rebellion. And then 1 Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. This is also for negating the attack of the enemy, but if this guy is sent out to the graveyard, you can actually either summon Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon or Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. But sadly, their effects are negated, so it's kind of tricky to use. And then for the link side, I have Boral Sword Dragon. This card is a lifesaver, but at the same time annoying to use because you have to figure out what effect will go first. But I'm still working out the kinks on this one. So yeah, for now, I'm not going to show off the the duel because I am a bit tired. So I recorded a game before. Yeah, it's so okay. So I'm going to show off this deck with one of the latest replays that I did before recording this game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this and have a great day. I'll just be quiet until until the duel ends. So my enemy is actually using a live twin deck. I haven't really encountered this type of deck yet, but it's pretty problematic to handle. But I managed to get the win for this one. The only downside that I have for this card is that, let me see here, is actually I only got 4 to 8 cards on my hand to match my pendulum scale, which is a bit problematic. I was really annoyed at the time when I played this guy because uh, I can't even special summon without taking hits. So yeah, I guess it's okay, but still, I was a bit annoyed. No offense to any players with a live twin deck, but it's a bit problematic to handle. So, uh, I still appreciate the deck that this challenged me greatly. So yeah, mm, mm, okay. So let me see. Well, I'll just let the duo speak for itself, but I'll speed it up a little bit to um. So yeah, I'll stay quiet for the meantime. So please enjoy. Hmm. And there you have it. Sure, I wasn't able to summon the Supreme King's Arc, but the Arc Rebellion gave us the win for this one. So, no worries here if you weren't able to get the deck details earlier. I'll make sure to leave it down in the description. And I also gave a brief summary about it, at least for my personal opinion about it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Again, like, share, and subscribe. And I hope everyone stays classy. Stay awesome. This is RGG Striker07. Um, Wishing you all have a great day. Thank you. Take care.